Well, hello. We are Erick, Vallejo, and me, Javier Fuertes, that we are going to present the Hotel Hilton Diagonal Mar. And also, well, Sephora and Leo, that they aren't here today, but they also participate on the work. Next. Okay. Well, first, the Hotel Diagonal Mar, it pertains to the hotel chain of Hilton. And well, the Hilton was the first hotel of Hilton was created on 1919 by Conrad Hilton, and it was a luxury hotel. And nowadays it is a company that have properties around 118 countries. And well, and the last, the mission that you can see at your right of the presentation. Okay. A little description. Well, the hotel is a luxury hotel of 4 stars. It has it is near to the sea and has top-notch restaurants, and is one of the hotels with a lot of competition that competes a lot with other hotels. Of luxury hotels. Next. Okay, now the physical features. The hotel has 433 rooms. It has 32 suites, and 20 suites and 20 normal suites and 12 junior suites. Also, it has 139 executive rooms, and also 8 rooms for disabled people, and the rest rooms are normal rooms like other hotels, but with more luxury. It has a Mediterranean style because, well, it is located on Barcelona. Barcelona is on the it's a city in the Mediterranean, and in order to the customers feels in the environment. And well, it has rooms for events and more stuff. Please, next. Okay, now I'm going to explain the hotel organizational chart or structure. Well, the company has 250 employees. The organizational structure is section, and well, here we have more features about the hotel. Okay, here, well, as you can see, here we have the organizational chart, and the first one is the shareholders, then goes to the CEO. Then it has other departments, as you can see, human resources or marketing, and then all these departments goes to the sub-CEO. That the sub-CEO is the one that really manages the hotel. And then inside the sub-CEO we have a commercial department, food and beverage, and lodging. Well, and this organizational chart we inspired on the explanations in class, but also we had other. We took into account the Hotel Hilton organizational charts. And next, please.
Okay, so now it's my turn to start talking about the key features of the establishment. So as Javier said before, this hotel is a 4-star luxury hotel, which is characterized by the many rooms that are in the Catalonian Mediterranean style. So when you enter the guest rooms, the suites, and the executive rooms, you can see that they are decorated in a way that makes you feel that you are really in Spain, and that you can get some extra comfort with the rooms. And this hotel specializes in the seminar and events department because it has the 28,389 cubic squares of building construction, and 23 floors and 36 meeting rooms in which to make parties and other events, allowing the visitors to take their friends with them and organize whatever they may want to plan, such as other seminars and executive events. Now, the mandatory and complementary services offered here, most of them are what you'd expect to find in a hotel, such as restaurants, executive lounges, room services. But also, since this is a luxury hotel, the restaurants and some services are of a higher quality than normal, especially the one-star Michelin restaurant Out, which is located just outside the swimming pool in the hotel. Now, about the market segmentation here, as you can see, it is divided into 4 fragments: the geographical, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. In the case of the geographical, as you may already guessed, it's on the Barcelona, and it allows for people of all countries and states to come in. Regarding the demographical area, this market aims for mostly people from all ages, but it targets more the people that are around 20 or higher years old for the events and other plans that they can make in the giant rooms in the hotel. Regarding the psychographic segmentation, it is focused mostly on a lifestyle, social events market, because, as I have already said before, the market here tries to aim for the people who want to join the events and enjoy their stay in the hotel. And finally, around the behavioral market segmentation, you can see that the user status and usage rate are usually very high, and people usually are behaved in this hotel. But there are situations in which people may go a bit crazy when doing parties and other hotel events here. And we can also take into account the actionability, the structural attractiveness of the hotel, the differentiated marketing that they have, because in Barcelona there are few hotels like this. The leisural department is also very important to notice, because this hotel offers swimming pools, cafes in which to hold events, giant rooms in which to hold parties and games, and product homogeneity, because this type of product, the hotel, is available for everyone. But in the case of Hilton, it's a bit more expensive, around $140 the night. So perhaps not everyone can stay, but those who can surely enjoy their stay with all the facilities that the hotel provides. And as I already mentioned before, the target audience here aims for people who are either high class or people who enjoy parties and stays in hotels. In this case, those who really like night parties can also join in this hotel, which is open 24 hours a day. Now I'll be talking about the interviews and research that we made about the rooms division, sales division, and F&B division that we investigated in the hotel. Starting off with the rooms division, we interviewed the floor waiter in this case, who mentioned that the area in which you can grow here is it's not as good as you may think, because for a floor waiter, luxury hotels usually don't mean that much, and also that the work applied here is really high in the sense that there's a lot of pressure. But he also mentioned that the payment that is given in this hotel is usually better than most other 4-star hotels in the area. And he also mentioned that in order to get to this position here, he had to obtain a degree in the hotel management and a bit of in the touristic department as well, because the floor waiters must know how to speak in many different languages and how to attend their customers in their respective rooms. Following up with the sales division, in this case, we asked the sales manager for an interview, in which he mentioned that in the Hilton Diagonal Mar, you can obtain a lot of money if you can, of course, outwit the competition. In this sense, since Hilton is partnered with other small companies and it's part of the big Hilton chain, they can differentiate themselves easier than most other 4-star hotels in the area of Barcelona. Also, he mentioned that the potential growth that one can make in this position can be either really high if you can proceed to this work as part of your train, or it can be the peak of your career, because he mentioned that the sales manager department is where most people usually tend to stay, because the years of experience that one needs to have in order to obtain this position are many, alongside the degrees, and in the Hilton Diagonal Mar's case, you also have to obtain a master in order to attain this position. But he said that the trade paid off, because the amount of salary that one gains from this usually reaches 50,000 per year, more or less. Finally, the F&B division has, we could not interview someone directly from this area, so we had to make a bit of research in the assistant restaurant manager position in Diagonal Mar. So in this position, one can obtain high growth, because this position is already part of the training for managers, and they can either grow to be a restaurant manager without the need to be an assistant, or be a global manager for parties, events, and other inquiries. And furthermore, in the reviews that we saw, we could tell that the pressure in the kitchen is extremely high, and being an assistant restaurant manager also implies that you have to make help people outside the kitchen as well, and welcome them in the party or in the restaurant. And finally, as I mentioned in the other two positions, the salary in this department is around 34,000, more or less, because Hilton has a high luxury status, and it has high pressure in their kitchens. So this brings us to the conclusion in the Diagonal Mar, in which we can say that the hotel itself, it's a really nice place to go if you have both the money and the intentions to stay through the whole night or through the whole day. In that sense, we cannot say that the hotel is for everyone, because either you would like to explore other areas of the city, or you'd prefer to stay out of the hotel for most of the day, which is not what the Hilton Diagonal Mar is planned for. So we could say that Hilton Diagonal Mar is a good hotel for wealthy people, those who enjoy parties, and in case that you'd really like to promote yourself or to continue growing in your career path in something related to hotels and tourism. So thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please do ask us. Thank you very much.